You know, I really enjoy going to the movies, and I love going on opening night, and I love a good theater experience because a theater experience can make or break a movie. But every now and then, you always get rude people in the movie theater. And just a few of my favorites. A couple of years ago, I think it was last year, Jungle Book, the live action Jungle Book. I think it came out last year, if I'm not mistaken. By far, my worst theater experience I have ever had in my entire life. Every single person you do not want to watch a movie with was in that theater. I had one person that halfway through the movie, I don't remember exactly what scene it was. It was when Mowgli met King Louie. It was during that scene. Somebody's phone went off. And I'm not talking a low volume, I am talking full blast ringtone that I'm honestly not going to repeat what the ringtone was. But for a kids movie, they should have changed their ringtone. I'll say that. But I had that person come in that theater experience. I had someone a kid that could not stay seated. I really think there should be like some kind of age requirement, because I saw parents bring like an infant less than a year old, 1 year at the max. Why bring that kid to the movie theater? The kid ain't gonna remember. I don't know if it was that boy or girl or whatever, but the kid ain't gonna remember that movie. Hire a babysitter, give them with your parents, give them with your brother, sister, aunt, uncle, grandparents, mother, dad, somebody. Hire a babysitter if you can't. Debate what is the purpose of bringing a 1, 2, 3, 4. I can somewhat understand, but 1, 2, 3 years old. What's the purpose? Like, really? I'm pretty sure my parents brought me to movies when I was that young. Maybe, I don't know, but like I can't remember the first movie I saw in the theaters. I mean, the first movie that I can legit remember was Spider-Man 2, and that was in what, 2004, 2005. So I was about 8, going on 7, 8 years old, roughly. That is the first movie I can remember sitting in a theater. Below that, I'm sure my parents brought me to some movie before that. Maybe the first Star Wars, that Phantom Menace or an Attack of the Clones. But I can't remember that. Like like I said, the first movie that I can remember watching was Spider-Man 2. And before that, I can't really remember anything. So why really carry your child that young to the movie theater? Like, I can understand. Then again, it's the Jungle Book, so I can understand that. But like, I remember Deadpool, rated R Deadpool, that last year. I saw, I don't know how many freaking 5, 6, 7-year-olds were in that theater. Like, parents, do you not know the difference between a rated R movie and a PG-13 superhero movie? Do you not pay attention to the marketing? Do you not pay attention to why it is rated that R? Then again, it was funny it was pretty funny that once the first F-bomb hit, and it was pretty early in the movie in Deadpool, once the first F-bomb hit, parents walked their kids right out of the theater. Oh man, that was. I remember I went with some of my friends, and oh my god, we had a good laugh at that one. But like, I don't. Is it that hard to look at what the rating is and why it's rated that way? Because I guarantee you, if those parents had seen the trailer, they would have known not to bring their kids to a rated R Deadpool movie. Like, I really don't understand. But parents are gonna do what they want to do. I get it, but whatever. What was that? Jungle Book. But I had one person on their phone that their phone went off. I had kids walking up and down the aisles, couldn't sit down. I had two people behind me that would not shut up. They were talking literally from the trailers, from the trailers for upcoming movies, towards the end credits. They didn't shut up at all. I looked behind me, asking them nicely the first couple of times to, please be quiet, but really yada yada. The third time I snapped on them. And they snapped on me back, but one of them went and got to the person that worked there. I don't know if it was the manager or just a worker there, but they brought somebody up there, and they told him that I was being rude and all that other crap. And I mean, I told him my side, and he basically sided. He didn't really side with me, but he didn't side with them. He just said, both of y'all hush, enjoy the movie, blah 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 blah. He just went on his way. And I was hopeful that they would stop talking, but of course people are gonna do what they want to do, and they just kept. But I mean, I cannot stand. Like, don't get me wrong, I really do like the theater experience. I like being in a room with a good crowd because, like I said, the audience can make or break a movie. Don't believe me? So for those of you who have been around since my channel, been around with my channel since the beginning, probably remembers my Suicide Squad review. And I think I've talked about this before. I don't remember which video or whatever, but I liked Suicide Squad the first time I watched it in the theaters because the theater experience was great. But I rewatched it recently on HBO, not really recently, but I think about 4 or 5 months ago, somewhere around there, on HBO, and it was unwatchable. So, I mean, because that theater experience was great in Suicide Squad, I enjoyed the movie. I'm pretty sure you guys have been there right with me, where you like a movie one moment that you saw in the theaters and you rewatch it on DVD, Blu-ray, on TV, or whatever the case may be, and you just don't know what you were thinking. So a movie theater experience, a good one, can make or break a movie. But it's when the rude people get in the theater experience that breaks a movie. Case in point. Then again, it wasn't really that great of a movie, so I don't know how much of it. I've only seen it once that I can remember. I've only seen this movie once. Ouija, the first one. I've seen the second one about a month ago on. I believe it came on Showtime, or it was one of those movie channels, HBO, Showtime, one of those movie channels. But it just, the first one, it was okay. I've seen worse. I've seen better. I would definitely put it on the worst side of the. What's the phrase? You guys know what I mean. The worst side of that. I cannot think of the phrase to save my life. But I mean, it was some movie a couple of years ago that I had a. I cannot remember what it was. Age of Ultron. It was Age of Ultron. I watched Age of Ultron in the theaters, and I had a guy right beside me snoring. I'm not talking like a little, that kind of snore. I'm talking like a full on bear hibernation kind of snore. That, okay. God, that hurt. God, that hurt. Like, there's so many different kind of people that you watch a movie with in the theater nowadays that I could talk about this for like an hour. From the people who snore to the people who text. Oh my God, I cannot stand when people do this crap. I can understand doing it at the trailers. Sometimes I know people don't like to watch trailers and all that stuff. I can understand that. But once the movie that you pay to watch starts, put up your phone. If you absolutely have to text or call or do something, or not call. If you gotta call somebody, get your tail out of the theater entirely. Go outside in the the lounge kind of concession stand area, that kind of thing. Go out there. I mean, like, texting is one thing, but calling is something entirely different in the theater. But texting, I can understand some people have some kind of emergency. Maybe somebody they know is pregnant, or somebody got in a wreck, or it's like a life and death kind of situation, that kind of thing. That's one thing. And then again, I don't really know what's going on, but at least if you have to text, do one of two things. One, change your brightness settings all the way to the dim, because I've had several people text doing like this for a pretty good amount of the movie. I'm getting sick of putting on my glasses. For a good bit of the movie, they were texting with the brightest setting they could ever have. If that was the dim setting of their phone, I don't even want to see the brightness that it could go. So either one of two things. Change your brightness settings, or sit all the way in the back where nobody else can see that you're texting. Because my God, I cannot stand when people do that crap. Either do your business, whatever it is, during the trailers or during the credits. That's it. You can survive without your phone for 2 hours. Swear, man, I honestly don't know what kind of people are the worst to watch a movie with. All of them are bad in their own right. but I honestly don't know who or what kind of person I would say is the worst. I mean, I've had more experiences with the people that text than pretty much anything else that I can think of. I've had a couple of people, or one person that I was watching a movie with that propped their freaking feet on my seat. Really? Really? You're gonna prop your feet on my seat while I am sitting in the seat? Like, I can understand if I'm not gonna lie, I do it sometimes, but I make sure that nobody is around me. I do if there's nobody beside me, behind me, or in front of me, maybe I'll do it. Because I have long legs and I need to stretch out and all that stuff. So if I can't get that kind of the end seat and the aisle, closest to the aisle, I have to prop my feet up and everything. If I can't, if there's somebody in front of me, I don't do it. I don't prop my feet up on the seat. Like, I not really prop it, but I stretch it out to between the seats, if that makes any sense. I don't know. I don't know if every theater is like mine. I don't know, but in my theater, there's these holes, these. Not really. I honestly don't even know what I'm saying right now. I am so I honestly don't even know what I'm saying. I'll be honest with you. But I just can't. I can't stand when people. I've only had it happen once, but there's a saying that really works with this video. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. I think that's the right quote. Yeah, I'm sure after I say that, you guys know what I'm talking about or trying to say. I think that's the exact quote, or if not, whatever. I'm pretty sure you guys get what I'm trying to say, but I mean, those are really the only rude people that I have encountered in my however many years of watching movies in the theater. I cannot stress this enough. If you're one of these people that do what I just named, stop doing it. Really, no, you would make everybody's theater experience so much better. And I know some of you probably don't even care, but I mean, that's it for this little rant, because I can't think of any other kinds of people that I've encountered in my years of watching movies in the theaters. Let me know some of your least favorite people to watch a movie with. If you agree with any of these that I've named. If you think I've left somebody, think I left some other kind of person out, comment down below, let me know. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, and I'll know that you guys like these rants, and I'll try and do more of them. If you're new to the channel, be sure that subscribe button, and be sure to share if you enjoyed this video. Be sure to share with your friends and your family, whatever the case may be, on Facebook, Twitter, whatever social media you guys use. And as always, like me on Facebook at JamMash97. Follow me on Twitter at JamMash97. Links in the description below. Mash out.